welcome to the studio. I'm Nishay. I'm so happy that you are with me today. We're going to be doing a 15-minute neck release class. So this is really just pinpointing from the shoulders up to the head, specifically doing some nice deep neck stretches. So you will be in a seated position the majority of the time. So if you want to grab a couple of pillows and just prop yourself up so that way those hips are higher than your knees, or you can do this one in a chair. Grab a towel and make sure that it's long enough, not like a little small washcloth, but that it's long enough for you to hold on and kind of support the head, okay? So we're gonna take the towel down just for now. We're gonna do a couple of exercises first, just to get things moving. So we're gonna start with your hands placed right underneath your collarbones. So you have two collarbones. Hands are gonna press right down on the meaty part of underneath those collarbones. And then I want you to press down physically with your fingers. As you look up towards the ceiling, you're gonna find a nice stretch going all the way down the front of your neck. And then keep pressing those hands into the collarbones as you tilt down, looking down, tilting the chin down towards the chest. And again, you're gonna look up with your inhale, exhale, looking down. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, pressing down. And just try to relax your shoulders here, but you still want to keep a nice tall lifted spine, so sitting up nice and tall. And you're looking all the way up, all the way down. And again, just keeping that pressure. So as you look up, you can really feel that as you push your hands down and you look up, it's that oppositional pull for you to stretch. We're going to go two more here, looking all the way up, all the way down. And the last one, I'm going to have you look all the way down here. You're going to take your arms on either end of your side and look to your center. So you're going to grab the towel here, and we're going to place the towel down at the base of your skull, okay? So hands are going to be on either end of the towel. You're going to tighten the towel so it should be taut here. And then what I want you to do, this is going to be a very small range of motion, but I want you to push your head into the towel, and you're going to tilt your chin down slightly and just feel a stretch going down the back of your neck, and then you're going to just relax everything. So pushing the head back into the towel, again, slight tilt down, chin to chest, and then completely relax. So I'm going to turn sideways so you guys can maybe see this. I'm going to do this without the towel. So just kind of pushing that head back. You should align your head on your spine, and then you can just relax. And if it helps, you can put your hand with your finger on your chin and just kind of push your chin back and let that head come back, and then relax. So again, you should feel a nice stretch going all the way down the back of the neck there. And what we're doing here, just on your own time, is we're trying to really stack the head up on the spine. And just depending on how far forward you carry your head, this may be a big stretch for you. It may be just a small stretch for you. So we're gonna do two more here. And don't be afraid to tilt the chin down. If it helps to look down, you can look down as well. We're gonna go one more time now. I want you to push your head back into the towel. We're gonna hold here, and then we're gonna bring the head over to the right. So you're gonna look over your right shoulder and then over your left shoulder. And again, tilting that chin down slightly so that way you're finding a nice stretch through the back of the neck. And then as you turn your head, looking over one shoulder, looking over the other shoulder, see if you can keep your head pressed into the towel. This exercise can resemble also if you had a wall behind you and you're stacking your head up against the wall and you're not letting your head pop off of the wall. So keep that pressure there, head to towel. We're gonna go one more each. All right, you guys, let your arms and your head just relax for a second, shake out the arms. We are gonna go back into that same position. Okay, so at the base of the skull with your towel, pushing the head back, you should feel a length there. So trying to separate your head from your shoulders, okay? So see how far you can try to lift your head up over the shoulders and increase the stretch of your neck. We're gonna hold it here as we turn to the right. Going to tilt the chin down like we're looking over your hip there, and then we're gonna come back. Okay, so down to one shoulder, chin to chest, stretch, and then coming back into that position. So if you can, and this is a little harder to feel, okay, but that's why we have the towel. I want you to physically push your head into that towel. That towel's gonna give a little bit, so that way you can kind of think of cradling your head with the towel. We're gonna go 2 more here. Go 1 more time, and then we're doing the exact same thing to the other side, okay? So looking over the other shoulder, and we're gonna tilt down, chin comes down, and then comes right back up. So these are just, again, nice and small, breathing it out. Finding that stretch going down the traps there, down the back of the neck. We've got 2 more here, and 1 more time. Awesome job, you guys. So you're just going to relax the arms, shake them out. We're gonna take the towel out here, and we're gonna take one arm up towards the ceiling. You're going to take that hand over and across to the opposite ear. So we're going to gently pull the head down towards the arm that's lifted, and we're gonna see if we can find a nice stretch going down the side of the neck. Now, even though we don't have the towel behind our head, I want you to still think of keeping that head pressed back into that imaginary towel, and then you're gonna tilt your chin down just a little bit too. So again, we're finding a deeper stretch in that position. Holding it here for a couple of deep breaths. See if you can take your opposite arm back behind your back, and this opens up through the front of those collarbones. Deep breathing here. 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to push your head back so everything stays the same. You're going to push your head back up into an upright position, stacking right on top of the spine, and then gently pull that head back over in the same direction. Do that again. So pulling the head up, gently back up on top of the spine, and then bringing the head back down. Now I want you to give it resistance. So you're going to push your hand into your head at the same time we're pulling the head back up, and then slowly bringing it back down for a stretch. Go 1 more time with that resistance. Push, pull, and then bringing that head back down. Holding here, see if you can take a big inhale, and as you exhale, relaxing the shoulders and pulling that head down just a little bit further, nice and gentle, holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to take now the hand down towards the base of the skull. You're going to go into that same position you were in earlier with the chin tucked down into one side of the shoulder. We're going to take the other hand, and I want you to reach it back behind you. So either you're on the floor or you're in the back of a chair. You're going to bend that elbow, and you're going to look up towards the ceiling. So it's almost like we're kind of looking up into that elbow. We're going to open up through the front side of the rib cage, and then we're going to come forward and tuck the chin into the chest. See if you can find that stretch as you gently nod that chin to chest and nod that head down. So we're going to look up, kind of in this diagonal, if you will. So kind of a diagonal up. Inhale, and then exhale, diagonal down. So this is going to, again, just kind of look different and feel different for everyone. So I want you to really try to do a big range of motion, but also gently pull your head down with your hand. We're going to go 1 more on this side. And then I want you to come all the way up with that elbow. We're going to stay and hold here. I want you to bend the back arm, so bending that elbow, and see if you can stretch out as much as you can the front line of your body. So we're trying to stretch out the rib cage, maybe even down towards that hip flexor. We're going to hold it here. Keep trying to look up, 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 up. 3, 2, and 1, and then slowly unwind. Shake out the arms. We're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So other arm's going to come up. Wrap around to the other side of your ear, pulling that head down and over towards the arm, and we're going to hold this stretch. Deep breaths here. You are gently pulling your head with your hand over to that side, directly to the side, finding a stretch through that side of the neck. 3, 2, 1. And again, if you want to take that arm and wrap it behind your back, we're going to bring the head up, stacking it up on the spine, and then gently pulling that head back over for a deeper stretch. Do that again, coming back up and coming back over. Now we're going to go into our resistance. So you're pushing in towards the head as we pull that head back up on the spine, and gently pull it back down, finding a deeper stretch. Keep the shoulders and the chest open as you do the little resistance here. Try not to bring the shoulders and cave them in forward. We're going to go one more time, bringing that head all the way over with your hand. Gently pull the hand down to the head. See if you can find that nice stretch. Deep inhale as you exhale. See if you can pull the head down a little bit further towards the shoulder. A deeper stretch. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bringing that head back up onto the spine. We're going to now take the hand right down at the base of the skull. You're now looking over the shoulder, and then we're tilting the chin to chest over that hip. And we're going to hold it here. 3, 2, 1, and then bringing your head right back up. Back hand is going to come down either onto the floor or into the back of that seat. And we're going to bend that back elbow as we look up. Hand is going to stay exactly where it's at here. And then bringing that head back down and back up. Stretching out through the front of the rib cage and the hips here as you look up. And then stretching down the back of the neck as you look down. Go at your own pace. Try to stay lifted through those abdominals, through the waist. We're going to do 2 more here. Breathing it out. Go one more time. We're going to look down, chin down, pulling that head just a little bit more down towards those hips, towards the legs, and then looking up towards the ceiling. We're going to hold in this position, bending that back elbow, kind of again and on this diagonal here, so your elbow should match that hip. We're holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come out of the stretch, shake out the arms. Last one we're going to do, I want you to stack your hands one on top of the other and bring them back behind your head. So just as like we had that towel behind us, I want you to push your head into your hands, and this kind of fits just like that towel did. So we're going to take chin to chest and then looking up towards the ceiling. And just notice how your neck feels. See if you can make a bigger range than what you did at the very beginning of class. Breathing it out, we're going to add in the chest a little bit. So now I want you to bring your head down. You're going to round your back, round the top of your shoulders. And now we're going to look up towards the ceiling. I want you to see if you can open up your shoulders and pull your shoulders back as you lift your chest up towards the ceiling. So just a little bigger range here, getting your upper back and your chest involved. And breathe it out. So it's an inhale going forward over those legs, exhale coming up. 2 more here. One more time. And relaxing those arms down by your side, shaking out the arms. Nice work, you guys. Let's end with our 3 deep breaths here, shrugging those shoulders all the way up to your ears. And an exhale, dropping the shoulders away. And again, inhale, shrugging those shoulders all the way up to those ears. They're not going to be able to get there because our necks are so long now. Exhale, drop those shoulders away, and go one more time. Big inhale at the top. Big exhale, dropping those shoulders down, keeping that nice stretch and length through the sides of our neck, through the front and the back of our neck. I hope that you enjoyed this nice 15-minute stretch from the shoulders up. I will see you guys next time. Thank you.